Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Are there any messages for me?
I'm sorry, Detective.
Thanks.
Whoa.
Operator, give me R&I. Operator, give me R&I.
This game. Oh. How's the game? Watch. Right and
Well, it's a shame you don't like to talk about it, Cole.
Ralph, friends who want to stay friends don't discuss religion or politics. And in my case, you can add the war to that.
I know that.
what
fellow.
was
Wendell Bowers. I put him away before he jumped parole. Get after him, Phelps!
that? What that dude? Arm swing. Hands. Try this. That's what. I'm coming for you.
Don't make me chase you! Give it up, Bowers! There's nowhere left to go!
Coming for you. Uh-oh. Where'd he go? Oh, hey, there he is.
Looks like we've got the place to ourselves.
I don't know Peaches. Let's see. What was it? You can also. Okay. Block by raising. Duck and dodge your opponent. Okay.
Oh! Come on then, pretty boy.
Yeah.
Persistent little shit, aren't you? Oh! That uniform makes you feel tough, does it? Your boyfriend's not around to help you out now. Are you fighting or flirting? Take the wrong day to fuck with me. Come on then, pretty boy. Persistent little shit, aren't you? Oh! Oh! That uniform makes you feel tough,
Yeah.
does it?
Take that.
Boyfriend's not around to help you out now. Are you fighting or flirting?
I guess I'm flirting. Lost my hat.
How you doing, Wendell? Your parole officer's feeling lonely. He's got a hole in his life for an asshole like you. You can make it up to him in 10 years' time. Watch your head. This hump will be back in the Iron Hotel by tomorrow night.
Fucking dude.
Nice work, Cole. You run track in high school?
Not your fault. Should stop playing Flapsy. Oh god. Alright. Got my hat back. Armed and dangerous.
All units to 211 in progress and shots fired at Westlake Savings and Loan, 1415 West 3rd Street. Unit to handle identifying code 3.
We'll take that. It's only a couple blocks
It's
from
very
here.
jarring how Hey, I want my hat back. Oh, what? Oh. Oh, I'm the elongated man. God. Air in my mouth. Grip the wheel. I'll go grip. Grip preference menu. Ah. Grip the door hand.
14 Adam calling KGPL. We'll handle the 211.
Roger that, 14 Adam. Be advised, suspects are armed and dangerous.
Roger, KGPL. 14 Adam en route.
Start the engine. Boom. Press the right trigger. Press your hand on the center of the wheel. Get off the road! Thank God. Too much taking out of,
Make it quick, you guys. The cops are here. We gotta move it.
This is me here. Not gonna turn around in 1 minute.
Weapons on the ground, now!
Oh, okay. Back in queue. There we go.
Stay down!
Where are these ones coming from? Oh. Magic. Oh.
Put your weapons down and your hands in the air.
No, I have.
Weapons on the ground, now! Forward! Stay in cover.
Try for the front door. Keep your goddamn head down. Use the cover, Phelps. We don't know how many are in there. Take it slow. Backup will be here soon.
Hey, there's structural cover. That's kind of neat.
Kill a cop, and it's the electric chair.
Yeah, I have a pistol. Face.
How long do you think you can hold out?
I can hold up forever.
You're fucking... Stay down. Your move, mister. Come get me.
Can you move in? Come over there. Did I do the thing?
Give me some cover. I got it.
We got them all? I think we got them, Cole. Should be all clear. Lieutenant Hopkins says anytime you reach for the shotguns, you're either going to end up dead or wearing a citation. So I guess...
It's okay, Ralph. You did well in there. Glad you had my back. Man couldn't ask for a better partner.
PJs are great. Oh, cool. Maybe. And yeah, I was trying to figure.
KGBL calling caller 14
I was trying to figure out
14
how
Adam,
to
come in.
yeah.
Go ahead, KGPL.
14 Adam, see the detective in ambulance shooting at 6th and Industrial Street. Unit 16 Williams requests uniform assistance for an evidence search. 14 Adam, code 2.
Roger. 14 Adam en route.
Blank stare. Oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, I don't want purple. Okay. Turn the car on. Go over there. What's this tire? Police business! Out my way! Ho ho! Ho ho!
Floyd Rose, homicide. You might back up?
Yes, sir.
Aye.
Phelps and Dunn, Wilshire Division.
We had a shooting
I'm a
took place
married
down
man.
this alleyway. We have the Vic, Scooter Payton, a Negro male
Take my
bagged
hat
up
off,
and on
man.
his way to Central Morgue. Witness
Hey,
says a
can I have one
tall
of
white
those?
guy, our shooter, put 2 in the Vic's head and then threw his piece. I need you guys to try and recover the gat.
You want us to look anywhere in particular?
Give it your best shot, guys. The dead guy's a lowlife. I'm not expecting any miracles here.
And if we recover the weapon?
Bag it and return it to technical services.
You hurry it up, Floyd. We
I'm
got
outta
places
here.
to be.
Happy hunting.
Hey. That's cool. Right, I'll face the goddamn sensors. Oh, yep, okay. Going this way, partner? Look at your partner. Hi.
We've got to be thorough, Cole. Check into every corner.
Where? Hey.
This is a fist hump. Just going through the motions.
You're probably right. Let's just get it over and done.
What's that thing?
All right, have it your way. We'll search right up to the back wall. If you still don't come up with anything, come find me and we'll talk it out. 2 heads are always better than one. Look at this junk.
What? Oh, okay. I don't mind this.
It's not my
What's
job
this?
to pick through other people's trash. What have you got, Phelps? Anything?
Lennox beer? Old stuff? Want some?
I tell you, I'm jinxed. I always get landed with this crap. We're never gonna find it. It's a waste of time.
Jesus. Cole, come take a look at this.
Fine. Fine, old partner. What? Hey, you. Hang on.
Cole, we got things to do.
I'm looking at it. What do you want me to do?
Shooter put him up against the wall and blew his brains out.
Hell of a way to go.
Doesn't really matter how you go once you're gone.
Don't get all deep on me, Phelps.
Got a Santa department. Calm down. Oh. I came here to troll, blame Brad for everything. Alright, well, I guess since I'm in the position of power as a police officer, you're more than welcome. Blame me. American Legion Stadium, hit 1. Nice.
Wake up, Cole.
Okay, well. Hi.
I'm at a loss.
Have a good look around. It could be anywhere.
Want me? Didn't finish there, so I'll be back. American Museums. Ooh, that's the couch. Is he? Wait, do we pick it up? Oh.
What are we waiting for?
I'm fucking. Liquor. did the thing. Ah. Bill. Rotate your hand.
Smith & Wesson, serial S71893.
All the bullets.
2 rounds fired. And instead of dropping it down a drain, our shooter hoists it up here. Interesting guy.
Oh.
We should follow up on this now, before the perp tries to leave town.
Peace or press the. Left shirt pocket with Britain. Left shirt pocket. Oh. All right. Exit unit. Or press B or reach. Boy, I can. But I can't stop writing. Okay. Whoa, chippa. Buddy. Blaming Brad, he's clearly the only. He doesn't like when you go into object.
Hey, Cole, let's get moving.
Fine.
We have the gun, Cole.
Hi.
Let's take it back to Central. We could get a commendation.
Could show some initiative, Ralph, and see if we can come up with an owner.
That's a long shot, Cole.
It's a pretty fancy gun. You know a local gun store?
Sure. There's a place a couple of blocks from here.
Oh, hey, car time. Oh. Let's do. Ah, yeah. Okay. Remember that. Let's. East of the parking. Turn the car on. Turn the sirens on. And whoa, whoa, whoa. Excuse me, police business. Whoa. Whoa, excuse me. I don't mind this drive
I'm stumped. Ideas?
Not something. I just want to hear you talk.
Have a word with the owner. He ought to have the guy who bought the weapon registered.
Hey, that's not.
You ought to meet Joe's buddy. He's nice.
Officers Phelps and Dunn. Can you tell us anything about this gun?
Smith & Wesson, Model 27, registered Magnum. Chambered for .357, nickel-plated with pearl grips. Same gun used by General Patton.
You're not suggesting he's the owner.
No, I'm not.
You seem to know a lot about the weapon.
I ought to. I sold it. You know, this piece will stop a rhino. These babies are only available special order. Here's my Smith & Wesson order book.
Mind if I take a look?
Be my guest. This is about something bad, right?
Model 27 with pearl grips, Cole. You see it on there?
Pearl grips.
We're in luck. Errol Schroeder, 203 South Glass Street. Ordered the gun in February '46. Thanks, you've been a big help.
Anytime. Always happy to help out the LAPD.
Sure you are, buddy. Have my hat back. Oh. Hey. Hey, come on.
It's not really my affair, but I hope you catch whoever you're looking for.
At least facial texture. Yark. Whoa.
Cole, we got things to do.
Say again. Alright. So
Do we call it in?
Let's see if he's at home. Owning the gun doesn't prove he pulled the trigger.
Okay. In for a penny, in for a pound. Lead the way, Gunga Din.
seen each other ever, pal.
I'm coming for you.
Buzz off.
Hey, who are you?
Bourbon. Tall glass, no ice. Just bring me the bottle?
Bye.
What are we waiting for?
Nice move. Yeah.
All right. Schroeder, apartment 2.
Get that? Why am I gonna let me walk up this? Sunday. Okay, 5 cents.
Cole, we got things to do.
What do you guys want?
I'm Officer Cole Phelps. This is Officer Dunn, Wilshire Division. You're the owner of a Smith & Wesson Model 27, nickel-plated with pearl grips?
I might be. What of it?
Then you'll be surprised to know that Scooter Payton was murdered tonight with your gun.
You're out of your mind. Scooter? He works for me. I have that gun here in my drawer. What the fuck is going on here?
You're under arrest, Schroeder. Cuff him, Ralph.
No way. You're not taking me down for this.
Oh, hey, that's me. Oh.
That was a very bad move.
Oh, that actually hurt.
You ready, tough guy? Huh?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Quit prancing around and hit me.
Fight you one-handed.
You start it. I'll finish it.
Stay down. Oh. Maybe that wasn't.
Ralph, you all right?
I'm fine. I hardly felt it. He's lucky he caught me off guard.
Put the gun down.
Keep an eye on him, Ralph. I'm gonna take a look around.
The girl. Story 1.
What are we waiting for?
List of names and a series of numbers. Floyd Rose's name is in this book.
Phelps, we can come out of this all bright and shiny with a commendation. Or stick our schlongs in a hornet's nest. Call it in, partner. And leave the book where you found it.
Officer Phelps, badge 1247, requesting.
For every cop, there's the case that makes you. Gives you that leg up. Gets you recognized as the shining new star in the squad. The case that you solved that shows that you have the gumption, the gung-ho, that get up and go to make you stand out from your average rank-and-file patrolman. This could be the one, Cole.
LAPD, could you stand clear of the body, please? Has anyone called an ambulance?
We've called an ambulance and the police, but I'm afraid he's dead.
Okay, stand further back and move along. It's your choice, but make it quick, people.
Hey, Cole. You got here quick.
My beat crosses 7th Street.
Okay. You're first reporting then. We'll get a perimeter going and move the crowd on. You better see what you can find out before the homicide dicks show up. I'll be with you in a moment.
Roger that.
Please tell me what's going on.
Everybody stay back. Let us do our job. Hey, Cole, let's get moving.
C. Galetta. Layaway receipt. Pearl earrings. Made out to Bank of Arcadia.
All right. Yes, it's a dead person.
I swear, this town is going straight to hell.
Officer, please tell me
We
what's
should make
going
sure
on.
we've checked the whole crime scene before
Oh,
questioning
right,
the
right.
witness.
If you'll excuse me, I'd better get the store closed.
I'm Officer Phelps, miss. I'm here about the shooting. Did you know the victim?
He was my boss, Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage's first name.
Everett.
And you are?
Oh, we
Galleta.
can like see the trans.
Clovis Galleta.
Do you think you could tell me exactly what happened, miss?
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in a store when Mr. Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back. I was angry. I walked in front. I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
Let me draw anymore. Does this look like him, ma'am?
You're lying, Miss Galleta. You know what happened and why. You're going to tell me.
There's nothing to tell. I've done nothing wrong. How can you prove different?
Your pearl earrings, Miss Galleta. You've been paying for them for a whole year. Stop lying and tell me what happened at the jewelry store.
Oh, God! I won't lose the earrings, will I?
You could lose your freedom, you little fool, if you don't stop obstructing a murder investigation.
Mr. Kalu. Edgar Kalu. He runs the jewelry store. He's showing me a lovely watch. Mr. Gage bursts in. Mr. Kalu gets very angry with Mr. Gage, and they start yelling at each other. Mr. Gage tells me that all of the things in the store are junk.
You're going to
Nickel-plated,
jail.
made in Japan, and yells at me to get back to work.
Jail.
Then what happened?
We get back here, and I hear a loud bang. Mr. Gage clutches at his back. I hear another bang, and another, and another. Mr. Gage falls to his knees. It looked very painful.
Which jewelry store?
Hartfield's. Broadway, between 5th and 6th.
Did you see the person who shot Mr. Gage?
Of course I did. Mr. Kalu looked very angry. He kept firing the gun. He kept pulling the trigger. He threw the gun in a bin and turned and walked away.
So this Kalu character put 5 rounds in the back of Mr. Gage because he badmouthed his products?
Yes, something like that.
How many shots did you hear, Miss Galleta?
It's difficult to remember. It sounded like there were so many, and they were so loud.
You have something of a selective memory, Miss Galleta. It won't endear you to any police officers I know.
How can you say that? I want to help, officer, really. But it's all just a blur in my head.
A man is dead, Miss Galleta, and it's a criminal offense to lie to a police officer. I will take you downtown.
Get out. Get out right now. Send in one of the other policemen if you must, but I won't say another word to you.
I'll be taking that and leave. Good day.
Shell casings. These look like 32s.
What do we have here?
FN Browning. Serial number 01138. Might need to run it by a gun store.
We have the murder weapon. And the murderer. The girl saw it all. Our killer works at a jewelry store called Hartfield's.
That's a couple of blocks from here.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Tate, maintain the perimeter.
All these cops, it's got to be something big, right?
I'm here. That's not how I left. Closer.
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Then run.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
Yeah. I'll use the quick thing to get through.
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Don't you do it.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
Oh, and then. This is really tiring, dude. Thank you. Stay down.
Edgar Kalu,
Anyway.
you're under arrest for the murder of Everett Gage.
And stay in. Good work.
God's mill may grind slowly, but it grinds finely, son. I hear it's you who nabbed our malefactor from the shooting yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, Boyle. I hear you're quite the climber, a man of initiative. How would you like a chance at smiting this man with the sword of justice?
You're asking me to conduct the interview, sir?
I am, young Phelps. You've only been with us a short time, and you've assembled yourself a stellar arrest record. Not to mention the fine work you did in the war, sending heathens back to the hell they came from. But I'm curious as to whether you can turn your hand to interrogation. Takes a certain animal cunning, lad. Do you think you might be ready for that?
Yes, sir. I think I am.
Good man. You need many things for a conviction, young Phelps. A motive, opportunity, hard evidence, and best of all, a confession. If you fail in the former, you can always use a modicum of violence to obtain the latter. How are you feeling, lad?
Fine, sir.
Very good. The evidence is overwhelming. May the cat eat him and the cat be eaten by the devil. Bring me a confession, young Phelps. This is your chance. Don't fail me.
Got it.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
He ran.
You shot Gage, and we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything.
We know all about the argument. Miss Galetta made a statement.
You're counting on the girl? You think her testimony is going to stand up in court?
You're going to the gas chamber, Edgar.
That Jew-hating fuck couldn't leave me alone. I had a sale. That girl was ready to buy.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Cullen?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're lying, Kalu. I think you lent Gage money, and he owed you payment.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm done with you. Go flap your gums somewhere else. I want my lawyer. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
Man, it's been a while since it.
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps. Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
Ah, yeah.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
I don't know why I'm bothering to try to help you here, Mr. Kalu. I could stand in front of the grand jury and say that you showed no remorse. The defendant is a cold-blooded killer.
Very good, Boychik. Kiss my ass. I know what you're doing. I think I'll wait for my lawyer to get here before I make any kind of statement. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
It's gonna make me.
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps.
Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
So you shot this guy over the sale of a watch.
You think Jewish people are going to continue to take it lying down? Straight and orderly lines to the ovens? Not this heap. I say enough is enough. No more. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
Ew.
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps.
Yeah.
Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps.
Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
You shot Gage, and we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything.
We know all about the argument. Miss Galetta made a statement.
You're counting on the girl? You think her testimony's gonna stand up in court?
You're going to the gas chamber, Edgar.
That Jew-hating fuck couldn't leave me alone. I had a sale. That girl was ready to buy.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Cullen?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You left-wing leaning parasite. You expect me to sit here and listen to your drivel?
You call me that? You sit there and you call me those names, you goddamn goy butt snatcher? You and that stup Gage!
Why did you do it, Mr. Kalu?
Gage. He's in the Chamber of Commerce. He's in with all those momsers. He blocked every proposal I ever put forward. Kike this and kike that. He's been trying to ruin my business for years.
Edgar Kalu, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Everett Gage.
Got you.
I respect your beliefs and your right to hold them. I hope for your sake the jury can commute to murder in the second degree. May God have mercy on you, sir.
Masterfully done, Officer Phelps. It is just Officer Phelps, isn't it, lad?
Yes, sir.
Personal
Then let
space.
me have a word with the Chief of Police, young Phelps. The department needs heroes. A shining, honest face the public can admire. I applaud a man with your talent for unwavering justice. Back to your duties for now, boyo. But here's a piece of advice. Get yourself 2 suits, get them pressed. You'll be needing them.
Yay. A promotion. Let's go.
Ah, Phelps. I was just discussing with Finbar here how well you were doing. Have a seat.
Yeah, my real name. You can just forget all about it.
You boys have a new case. A poor Hispanic woman murdered near City Hall and left lying naked in an alleyway.
Another naked woman, sir?
Yes. We seem to have had quite a run of them since the Dahlia fiend first struck.
Phelps is politely trying to hint that he thinks the Mendez case is hokey.
Well, young Phelps, you win some and you lose some in police work.
You're happy with the Mueller case, sir?
Over the moon, boys! The DA couldn't be more pleased with the evidence, the witness, and the lack of an alibi. Now, get out there and catch me another sinner.
Hey, Cole, let's get moving.
Peter.
That's the guy from the papers. Solved that big case.
Stop. Hey, go back.
If we survive this, it's gonna be a miracle.
Oh.
Detectives, they're ready to start the show. I'll take you through.
Crothers, Pinker.
Cause of death is pretty apparent. We thought we'd best wait for you when you're ready.
Kiss the blood, BD. The lacerations on the neck would indicate a great deal of force. Another wedding ring torn from the finger. No skin under the fingernails. Only 21 years old. But why the library card? Did he want us to find it?
The evidence in the Mueller case was solid. I'm not convinced about Mendez.
The best way to get away with murder is to pin it on somebody else. I'll bet a month's salary this is a copycat.
Strangled, battered,
Yeah.
Oh, hello.
We know the M.O. So does every jerk who kills his wife and girlfriend looking for a way out. I've spoken to Brown. He still believes the Dahlia perp has medical experience.
4 women, all murdered, all put on display, all with messages.
Mueller had no message. Look, Phelps, this is getting us nowhere.
Anything for us to go on, Mel?
Head injuries from contact with road, bruising from a small man's shoe, further blunt force trauma to the occipital region at the base of the skull. Could have been fatal, but clear signs of strangulation would seem to rule it out.
Lipstick
cover
appears to
her
be
up.
a similar color to the other
Nope,
cases.
that didn't work.
I'll see if I can nail down a brand.
If she took a blow to the head like the others, she was probably unconscious when strangled.
Why don't you take a closer look? I think you might have missed something, Detective.
Okay.
Oh.
not kidding, Phelps. Come see. Now.
Catch all the good
Phelps,
Phelps.
you'll want to come and take a look at this.
BC.
Phelps, you mind coming here and doing your job for a second?
Antonia. Huh. Same as the library card.
Take a closer look.
Facing.
What are we waiting for?
Investigate. Okay, look a little bit more.
Drop it, Phelps. I'd take another look if I was
Hey, Cole, let's get moving. Take a look around and see what you can find.
May as well follow the trail.
What are we waiting for?
on it goes.
We kept the area pristine for you boys. Let's check it out.
House keys strung up like bait on a hook. It's got to be a code or a cipher.
You think he's trying to lead us somewhere?
Probably all the way to City Hall. Then.
Enameled and gold-plated. This was precious to her. The trail points up. Looks as though the killer was decorating with this. Son of a bitch wants her identified. Mrs. Antonia Maldonado, 712 North Hill Street, downtown.
Wait just a moment. I'm sorry. Can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Detective Phelps and Galloway. Does Mrs. Maldonado live here?
Yes, she does. I'm Mrs. Barbara LaPente, the owner of this boarding house. Is there a problem?
I'm afraid so, ma'am. Do you mind if we come in? Is there somewhere we can discuss this?
Of course. Follow me through to the parlor. Wipe your feet as you come in, detectives. It's this way.
Hey, Cole, let's get moving.
Mrs. Maldonado was found dead this morning.
Dead? Oh, no. She can't be.
I'm afraid she was murdered, ma'am. We need to take a look at her things.
I can't believe it. A person seems so alive, and then they're gone. Antonia's room is upstairs, last door on the left.
Thank you. We'll be back shortly.
Excuse us a moment, ma'am.
A smashed window explains why the place looks tossed. Okay, we have an address.
Ring wrap.
The charm bracelet wasn't among the crime scene evidence.
What are we waiting for?
So someone broke in using this thing instead of a crowbar. Wonder where it was taken from.
That's
Hey, Cole, let's get moving.
We have some questions, ma'am, if you're up to it.
Yes, Detective. I'll do my best.
What time did Antonia go out yesterday?
She left around 9.
Do you know where she went?
No. I have no idea. She was a good girl, but she didn't confide in me.
Come on, Mrs. Lepenti, you must have some idea.
Maybe a movie? Maybe church. She was a very religious girl.
You've had a break-in?
No. That can't be true.
The back window was broken.
It's happened a number of times. The man out back uses his lawnmower, and I'm afraid it picks up stones. He's always paid for the damage.
Antonia and her husband were estranged?
Yes. She moved here after she separated from her husband 2 months ago.
But Antonia still wore a wedding ring?
She wore the wedding ring and a necklace. She always wore a religious necklace. That's about all of her jewelry.
Can you describe the necklace?
An icon of Our Lady of Guadalupe. It's quite beautiful. I let Antonia hang a painting of her there on the wall.
Do you have any idea who might have wanted to hurt Mrs. Maldonado?
That rat of her husband, Angel. She was serving him divorce papers.
If I killed every wife to serve me papers, I'd be a mass murderer.
Are you being flippant, young man?
No, ma'am.
What can you tell us about Angel Maldonado?
She married him when she was 17. He was cruel to her, very cruel. She was a good girl, little on the religious side, but a good girl.
Thanks, ma'am. You've been very helpful.
Pay a call to that husband of hers. Lock him up and throw away the key.
I've said it right from the start. We should come down hard on the husband. Let's check his place out.